The UK pilot is about doing co-creation at a very personal level. It's about trying to help people on probation work with their case managers to have interventions and support which really helps them make changes in their lives, as well as being able to fulfil what they need to do as part of their probation order. It's about seeing them as whole people who need a bit of help to get on with their life, and not just seeing them in terms of the offence that they've committed. The kind of tools that we're introducing are based on the principles of person-centred practice that has been used for some time now in adult social care and in some other services, but we've adapted these to make them more relevant to the probation setting in the community rehabilitation company, recognising that people don't have choice about everything that they do, but also to make them more suited to people on probation. One of the tools that we're using is called the one-page profile, and we've asked staff to do their own and also for them to work with service users to prepare them. And what that does is says a little bit about what makes a person tick, what's important about them, what's important for people to know about them, and how can they best be supported. And that's a useful tool for people to gain individual insight, and that's why we ask staff to do it for themselves as well. Community reporting has been a really different way of actually finding out what staff and service users think for Interserve, and what I really like about it is really listening to the voices of those people directly rather than putting it through the medium of various panels and councils, which is what people have been used to. So People's Voice Media have trained up a number of peer mentors who are service users who come to the end of their probation order but have been trained to support others who are on probation, and a number of members of staff. And between them they've gone out and collected over 40 stories from service users and from staff about their experiences either working with probation or being on probation. The learning so far has to be a bit around. It takes longer than we thought to actually embed this practice. We have given staff some training from external trainer, we've given some coaching, access to e-learning and quite a lot of support, but I think staff still find it difficult to adopt and apply the new practice. There's lots of other things going on for them, changes in policies, practices, new IT systems coming, and I think sometimes this feels like just something else, and I suppose we have to be a bit more patient and support staff to embed this into their practice, because I think we all believe in it and we all think it's a good thing to do, but the inconvenient truth is it does take a bit longer to embed this than perhaps we would have liked or hoped for.